You're looking live, Hueytown High School Gymnasium, as the Golden Gophers are hosting the Pleasant Grove Boys Spartans. Matt Coulter along with Chris and Caleb. Chris, how you feeling? You ready for game two?
Hey, I am absolutely ready for game two. This is going to be a good one, I think. The girls' game started off good, and then it kind of got out of hand. I think we're going to check in with Caleb, aren't we?
Why don't we just do that right now, get his floor perspective. Here's Caleb Turrentine.
Hey, guys. Yeah, I just got done talking to both coaches before the game, and couldn't really be coming from two different situations, as Hueytown is senior-laden, a ton of experience on that squad. They're starting 4 seniors. Meanwhile, Pleasant Grove, they have 2 seniors on their entire roster. So they are going to play a lot younger than Hueytown. Hueytown has the experience. They've played more games this year alone, as they've played 12 games. Pleasant Grove's only played 6, as they tried to schedule after a long football run that ended up not happening for the Spartans. But 2 teams coming in very different situations, but both teams are expecting a win, and they're expecting a challenge, and that's the point of scheduling this type of game and playing this type of game, is to challenge yourselves to get ready for area play a month from now.
One of the other big differences between these teams is size. Pleasant Grove has one player over 6 feet at 6'1", and that's junior Brandon Arnold. Got a quick stoppage in play after the tip. And meanwhile, Golden Gophers go pretty tall down along the baseline at 6'5", 6'4", 6'3". So that would tell you rebounding might be in favor of Hueytown. That remains to be seen. Hueytown in white, Pleasant Grove in black. Both have purple and gold trim. Pullins. Dribbling is Mike Johnson. He is their player, averaging almost 14 a game. Beginning to recognize some of these players' names from our games here last year. There's Pullins, won't go.
Good ball movement.
How did he get that rebound?
Long arms.
Wow, he's got a wingspan of small plane. Other end, Pleasant Grove. No score, just a minute in. That's a jumper. The lefty, Webster, will miss. He's one of the leaders of this team. At 5'10", he's a junior. Across the timeline, that's Mike Johnson. He is one tall, lanky guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's 6'4", every bit of it. Nice spin move. Down in the corner, here's the 3. Air ball.
A little nerves early on.
That was Smiley, I believe, or LeSure.
You know, when the game starts like that, you have to settle in. It's easy with the adrenaline flowing to miss badly your first shot until you just kind of settle in.
Porter inbounds. There's Johnson with the basketball again. Wraparound pass, high post. Outside, Porter. Up, ball out of bounds, turnover. Back to Pleasant Grove.
I think A.J. Smiley couldn't decide whether he wanted to save that ball or just let it go, and at the last minute tried to make a decision a little bit too late.
Smiley, the senior guard. They start 4 seniors, which just even more so proves the point Caleb brought up. Back outside, that would have been a long 3. Passed on it, now double team near midcourt. Passing it around. There's a 3 ball. The lefty puts it up and just absolutely buries it. A shot made by Jaden McCants. McCants on a 17-point per game average. How'd you like that 3?
And if I remember correctly, I think we called his name a little bit last year too as a freshman. Didn't play a lot of minutes, but I do remember the name McCants.
And I remember on the other side, of course, you've got that many seniors. I remember Smiley, Johnson, Pullins, and then driving the lane, put off the glass. That's LeSure. Watch him.
Good cut, good ball control.
Nice little push off, right?
Yeah.
Just a little. Inside, off the glass, up and in for Pleasant Grove. Scoring there was Brandon Arnold, the tallest player on their roster.
So now both teams, like I said, settling down, getting into their half-court offenses, trying to run a few plays, and, some pretty good passing right there.
Down inside. Back out front, that's Smiley. He dishes it to LeSure. He airballs it. Oh, rebound. He just turned around, back up and good. L.J. Pullins Jr.
I think Pullins was so wide open that he almost missed the layup because he wasn't
it's one of those
expecting.
You think, oh, gosh, please let me make this. Rebound. Body to the floor. Pleasant Grove back with the basketball. Driving. That's Malik Dean. We got a whistle. Fours are wild here in the first quarter. Mike Johnson will inbound. And Smiley will bring it up. Really good ball handling skills right there. No problem with the one-on-one. Back out to the top of the key. That's Johnson. Driving. Power. Bodies fly. Pulling. Couldn't get the shot to drop or get off a shot or pass the ball, so we're back to the other end. It's Pleasant Grove. 3-4 on the year. Hueytown at 2-11. Dribbling, baseline, short jumper, soft jumper, pretty jumper. That drops for Trevon Brown, who just checked in. Pretty good crowd. You would expect Pleasant Grove and Hueytown only being about 10 miles apart. With the basketball, LeSure driving through the lane, lays it up, it won't go for McCants. Up. Pass picked off. Steal, and it's stolen back and out of bounds now.
A little sloppy right now. Everybody's playing aggressive. You got to reward aggressive play, but you also have to be in control.
Well stated. Pleasant Grove has a 3-point lead. Their girls won the opener by 13. Inbounding the basketball is Webster. And another short tweet of the whistle. Wow. Foul without the ball being inbounded. They break that press in a hurry. Go on the other end, Pleasant Grove.
Ooh. I think he got away with a travel there.
I believe he did. There's a three or near three down from the corner. It won't go. And here come the Gophers. That's Johnson. Oh, a long three ball from Andrews. It will not go. That was 28 feet, wasn't it?
Easily.
Inside pass and a nice one. Turnaround jumper. Arnold. Good.
He's got 4 already.
On a 7-point per game average. That bucket puts him up 5.
These rivalry games are always something special. Outcome is not always according to what the last few games might have been.
Hueytown, there's a whistle. And another foul. That's called on 10. That'll be Charles Wilson III. And here comes Mike Johnson across the line. He's a senior, one of the better players we'll see on Jeff Coed TV. Dribbles into the lane, almost got it tied up. Now he forces the shot and draws a foul.
That was a smart heads-up play by him because what was getting ready to happen to him was either a held ball or a 3-second call. Wisely throws up a prayer to get hacked and go to the line.
Worth noting that Hueytown, because they made such a deep run in football, their missing a few players. Telly Simmons is out. Now, he's been playing, but he's on concussion protocol. But he played linebacker in football. Then Keegan Horn is not even dressed. He's doing the North-South All-Star game. He's a fullback, played football. And then Dylan Moore, free throw's good. Dylan Moore is a story. Now, he's not here, but he is a 5-star defensive end for Hueytown. His brother Donovan, however, is on the roster. Inside, short jumper, too short. Wiggling around, getting it back out. Drives the baseline, cross-court pass. Smith. Johnson very actively. Oh, inside, layup, off the glass. Didn't go for the dunk. Didn't go for any kind of, special deal. He just laid it off the glass. Big bucket.
2 points is 2 points any way it goes. Go with the safe shot unless you are absolutely going to hammer it home.
Ball being tipped around in there. White jerseys, that's Hueytown. They pick it up. Dribble drive. Back out. Johnson at the free throw line. He stops. What a pretty fadeaway, but it will not go.
Look, man, this Pleasant Grove defense is swarming, and they are running.
Oh, my, that's a charge.
Absolutely it is. Out of control. They're playing great defense, but I think they want to run. But in your fast break, you've got to transition to something to have your players run in the lanes, fill in their lanes.
11-5. Just over a minute to play here in the first quarter. We are in Hueytown on Jeff Co-Ed TV. Chris Osborne, Caleb Turrentine, Matt Coulter with you, along with our great crew. Dribbling. Up and in. Pretty move, Desmond Andrews. Watch it.
Three defenders.
My.
Posterized.
And then off balance with the right hand on the left side of the goal. That was a pretty shot. Short jumper, Pleasant Grove. I believe it got tipped. Here comes Hueytown. Down into the corner. That Jones checked in. In and out, will not go in the three. We've got 2 bodies falling to the floor. Foul is on Amari Webster. Hueytown's basketball.
A little hook there to get position.
Well, they're going to send Reggie LaSure to the free throw line. I see pink.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Oh, my. Back to the shoe observations. I see pink, dark pink. I see green, and I see yellow. There's actually.
What about the silver?
Yep. But there's actually some white and black sneakers, as my mom used to call them. Matt, we got to go get you a new pair of sneakers. How can you wear them out so fast?
You're a growing boy, Matt.
Yeah, and I was pretty active, really active.
What was your sport, Matty?
I played them all, but baseball was the sport I probably went the deepest with.
Okay.
I love all sports. I mean, I've made it my life, literally.
Yes, you have.
And what a way to make a living. All right, Pleasant Grove. Boy, there's a 3 ball from about 27 feet. It will not go. Rebound inside off of Pleasant Grove. No. I may have to check that. 11-8, low-scoring game here in the first quarter. There's a 3 ball put up by Dean, won't go. Rebound. Jones got the rebound. There's Johnson on the other end. He can't finish. That is very unusual for him. He's missed a couple. At the buzzer, short. And Pleasant Grove will lead by 3. The second quarter is upcoming on Jeff Co-Ed TV.
Welcome. We are Hueytown High. Every day is a great day to be a Golden Gopher. We are Jeff Coed Strong.
Hey guys, Hueytown coach Brandon Daniels there. He kept it pretty short in the huddle after the quarter. He just looked at his guys and said, "Do y'all want to play?" And that was about the message. And it was, you're not going to push these guys around. Get out there and play basketball. Obviously, Pleasant Grove's 2-3 zone. It's being extended a little bit, and it's giving Hueytown's offense problems. But Coach Daniels doesn't seem to think it could cause them problems for long. It's just about getting out there and playing.
Up, somebody's on the line. Coach Daniels is in his 4th year. And in 2 of his first 3, they were area champs. And they have the basketball, dribbling right side. That's Pullins. Behind the back to the free throw line, cutting through, got an extra step. Fouled in the act of shooting. I believe that'll be on Webster. 2 free throws. I'll let you explain it this time. If in an 8-minute quarter.
There you go.
If you get 5, continue, please.
Right. If you get 5, which puts you in the bonus, you no longer shoot a 1-and-1. It's automatically 2 free throws. So that is the new rule change, and we've had this debate on multiple occasions. I think it kind of takes some of the strategy away from coaches, but I think it also speeds up the game.
Yeah.
And it, in prep, you might need that from time to time.
From the free throw line, that's Pullins.
Makes 1 of 2.
And 11-9. There's a look at head coach Branham Daniels. So they've been in a lot of these games. We're not closing them. Pleasant Grove, deep in the corner. 3, too strong. Great rebound by Porter. Porter gets it out to Smiley. Smiley can't get the layup. Defended pretty well. They pushed him out.
Yeah.
Pleasant Grove driving. Shot put up by McCants. Won't go.
All right, so I'm just going to put some of my basketball knowledge in here. There are some selfish shots being taken, right? I'm all for going to the rim, but if 3 defenders are coming to you, somebody's open. So you've got to have better court awareness, and then I think you're going to get some of these opportunities for some of these buckets to fall.
Johnson with a really great move along the baseline. Is that another one of your buddies?
That's still Eddie.
Still him.
Yeah, that's Eddie Gray.
Yeah.
Eddie Gray, been an official in several sports for years. Great guy. One of those good human beings.
Yep. We need a lot of them. All right, wraparound pass, back out front, Pleasant Grove with the basketball and a 2-point lead. Dribble drive, dribble penetrate, dribble shoot outside. 3 all the way for McCants.
That was a really, really good pass to set up the assist.
100%. Johnson, he drives, throws it off the glass. He got it to drop. No!
That would be a charge, my friend.
He really likes to penetrate. Yeah.
Let's have another look at it.
Yes, let's do.
Good pass, and the ultimate result was a charge.
So, Pleasant Grove bringing across the timeline. Evan Hatcher, the sophomore,
And Mike,
22, is checked in.
Yeah, Mike Johnson's out for a minute.
I think I know why.
You'd think?
Well, he's just been a little out of control, and you were talking about taking shots maybe not warranted. Back outside, shot put up off the glass, no good. Porter.
Numbers.
Pleasant Grove going up. Looked like he was going to hammer it. Was Tyler Smith, but that was a good defensive play to foul, don't you think?
Yeah.
Shooting 2.
That was Antonio Porter that prevented that easy bucket.
At the line, Tyler Smith, the junior guard. In and out. Pleasant Grove up 5. A lot of basketball left. Almost 6 minutes here in the first half. Nice spin, release. Smith good. Now it's a 6-point lead, largest by either team. Certainly by Pleasant Grove here. 15-9. Errant pass, turnover. Here comes Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove forced the turnover with just a semblance of a press.
Dean flips it down to Brown. Brown with the basketball. Running the perimeter passing game here. Looking inside. There you got Brown. He kicks it back out front. Wow. Hueytown active defensively. The ball is slapped out of bounds.
And what do we always say? Do not let the out of bounds become an extra defender. And that's exactly what happened with that swarming defense.
Quickly across the timeline. Nice dribbling skills. McCants with the basketball. He drives, falls in the lane, and we got a whistle on Pleasant Grove.
Somebody got a hand in there.
Smiley, maybe. Well, let's see which end of the floor they're on, Matt. There's a look at the coaching staff. Squatted there is Branham Daniels. Oh, nice little soft putback by 22, Evan Hatcher off the bench and in for 2. And we have a stoppage in play. So we'll take a timeout with Pleasant Grove up 4 on Jeffco Ed TV.
We need more drivers, but we need folks more than that who want to make a difference.
It's the best job in the world. Bus drivers are doing a tremendous job in receiving kids each day with a smile, sending them home each day with a smile, making a difference in their lives.
Most bus drivers are there to invest in the children as well as to gain an investment for themselves. We're excited that you're interested in being a bus driver trainer. The potential is great about changing lives.
Inbounding the basketball. Pleasant Grove, that's Malik Dean, averages almost 10 a game. 5'8" junior guard. Across the timeline with the basketball's McCants. They need some scoring from him. Dangerous pass through traffic. Kick back out to Dean. Left-hander, McCants.
Hueytown playing a 2-1-2. You don't see that a whole lot.
3 ball, in and out, comes out, whistle, basketball. Going the other way now. Hey, John. That's Maurice Cash, who just checked in and inbounded the basketball. That's him dribbling. He's to the top of the key, through the key, lost a handle. Here come the Spartans.
You had a player on the wing wide open. Again, that's where you have to have that court vision. That could have been an easy layup or an easy 3, or at least a wide open 3, I should say.
Inside pass, shot put up by Smith won't go. I think he got his own rebound. Now he kicks it back out. Actually, I think Arnold got the rebound, to give him credit. Driving, Dean, stolen away. Up on the other end, Evan Hatcher can't get it to go, but he does tie it up.
So what prevented that easy layup down the lane was just the center being, you know, there aren't any really true centers right now, but just the center in that 2-1-2 being in the right place to prevent the easy layup.
Yeah, he definitely threw a wrench in the spokes. Outside, 3 ball put up by just checking in. I've got a number, but not a player. And there he is again. Oh, and he drained it. Have you got a 12?
I do not have a 12. Maybe Caleb can find out for us who 12 is for Hueytown.
Running, jumper, glass, won't go. Hueytown with a strong rebound. Here comes Pullins. Over to the corner. Left-hander, too strong, won't go. On the other end, laying it in nicely, calmly, perfectly, left hand, left side of the goal. Brown. Other end, answered the basket. 17-17 tie. Underneath. Fouled is Brandon Arnold. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. I see our side court reporter, Caleb Turntine, is already on his game. At the line, Brandon Arnold. Nice shot. 18-17.
What you got for us, Caleb?
Hey guys, yeah, the number 12 that made that first three-pointer was Jaden King.
Thank you.
He came in as Coach Daniels actually made a 5-for-5 switch, trying to send a message to his team, and then back-to-back three-pointers tied this game for the first time since it was 0-0.
Down in the corner, jumper won't go. Pleasant Grove with a rebound. 2:22 remaining. Close basketball game. McCants back outside, dribbling. Good defense, Hueytown. Don't have the numbers, but going up with the loft. It won't go for Josiah Jones. Underneath their own bucket, there's L.J. Pullins Jr., a senior.
So, Matty, did you anticipate high scoring?
Yes, I did, and I'm not getting it. Did you?
I did not. From the opening tip, I saw defense all the way. I've seen a lot of shots taken. I just haven't seen a lot of buckets.
Down in the corner, Pullins. He lost the handle momentarily, got it back. Now out of bounds, I believe stepping on the line was Webster for Pleasant Grove. They're in dark with the gold and purple trim and numerals. In white, Hueytown with the gold and purple trim. Three ball put up by Andrews for
that
three.
Was deep.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove taking the lead. Up, easy bucket inside, Hueytown. Up, playing a defense again. They had the basketball again, but I believe he dribbled it off his leg and out of bounds.
So Andrews makes the three, steals the inbounds, and then gets a quick bucket.
So, 5 in about 4 seconds or less?
Yes.
Driving the lane, kick down into the corner. There you go. That's Jaden King.
Yep.
Off the bench and in for the threes. Really good pressure by the Golden Gophers. In fact, they try and tie it up, or was he on the line? We got a whistle for a foul. Let's see. Oh, we have a timeout, and we'll take about 30 seconds here, too, on Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to the teachers of Jefferson County Schools. I appreciate everything that you do and how the commitment and dedication that you give every day that you come to service our children and to service our families. Thank you for everything that you do.
Back here on Jeff Co-Ed TV, just under a minute left here in the first half of play. Hueytown has just gone on a burst, aided greatly by Jaden King. 7-0 run, and they have the basketball. Inbounding is McCants.
Hueytown bringing the press. They're able to beat it.
Really nice job of passing. Passing beats the press, not dribbling. There's a three ball put up by Webster, won't go. Out of bounds. Pleasant Grove. There's a good look at Derek Williams. He's in his third year. Pardon me.
Oh, you're good. Again, we talk about the height advantage. Pleasant Grove has one player over 6 feet, and nobody's 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", or even taller. So, that's a challenge in itself.
You see Williams in purple in front of his bench. We were talking before the game, and I found out there's a three ball put up, won't go for Jones. Now is another attempt. Just kind of thunks off the back of the glass in the rim. But I found out he's from Grissom. He went to Grissom High School. And anybody that knows anything about Huntsville, Alabama knows their arch rival is Huntsville High School, the Crimson Panthers, which is where I went. And when he mentioned Grissom, I kind of looked at him like that, and he said, "What?" I said, "Well, I'm a Crimson Panther." And he looked at me like, "Yeah." I mean, it was, still is today, I guess, a very bitter rivalry because they're both right next to each other in neighborhoods. All right, back on the floor. Stolen away.
Stolen again.
Yep. Dribbling. Andrews out of control. Coming the other way with Pleasant Grove.
That's 3 turnovers in the span of 7 seconds.
At the buzzer, shot will not go, but will go to the half as soon as we catch up with Branham Daniels. We'll get a word from him as we go into the half, and then we'll talk with Derek Williams. Coming out of the locker rooms. Hey, Coach.
Hey, Coach.
Caleb.
That 5-for-5 switch you made there in the second quarter ended up leading to a big run. What were you trying to tell your team?
I just want to see effort right now. That's all. It's the effort that's going to get us, that's going to change this whole season around. Right? And the first group wasn't showing it to me, so had to go with 5 new guys.
Yeah, Jane King was one of those 2 big threes, got the lead for the first time, ended the first half on a 16-3 run. How do you carry that momentum into the second half?
I mean, that's what he does. He's a spark plug for us. He does a lot. He's kind of a utility guy, likes to rebound and play defense. And I've told him, if you can do the rebound and defense part, the threes are going to come to you, and that's what just happened right there. So I'm happy for him.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Back to y'all.
Yeah, thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it. And we are at the half, and the home team stands tall, 7-point lead on Jeff Co-Ed TV.
I was taking up money for all my students in my classroom because it costs $5 for any student to be able to go to the sneaker ball. It's an after-school event, so the parents do have to bring their child to it. And the little girls in my classroom, it's a big deal. They get really dressed up. They're talking about their sneakers and their dress. And one of my students was upset and started crying because she knew that her mom, she had already told her, I'm working that night and I can't take you. The other little girls were talking about their dresses and what their hair was going to look like and all this other stuff. And so I reached out to Brooklyn's mom and I said, hey, I would love to take Brooklyn. If there's any way, I'll bring her home. She can stay with me after school. I don't want to overstep if you were going to make arrangements. And she said, thank you so much, Ms. Gilreath. I know how much Brooklyn wanted to go to that.
They're excited Miss Gary told me how to put lipstick on, and we did our hair, and we put our dresses on together.
This would be really sweet if I recorded this moment and like I can put makeup on you, Brooklyn. And she was like, yes, let's do it.
I feel like I was a celebrity.
Oh. I was like, okay, do your lips, and like we put on lipstick together, and it was just really sweet. It was like such a bonding moment. I really am creating a core memory for a student right now. Like you think back when you're older, you think back to like your first or second grade teacher, and you have core memories, and now like I'm the teacher.
I dance with my friends.
Yeah. Name them. Who'd you dance with?
Tegan, Malia, and Jamie.
Yeah, you did. They DM'd me on Instagram, and truthfully, I didn't respond for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like I thought it wasn't real. And then they said, we love your story so much. We would love to fly you and Brooklyn and her mom out to California to come and be on the show. And I was like, what? It's like, you want to take us out to California, like just to be on the TV, like on TV? What'd you think about the airplane?
It was scary.
She was scared. Her ears popped some, and she didn't like that. Tell them what you got to do though on the airplane.
I got to sit in the airplane pilot.
In the pilot seat. We got to go backstage. We had our name on this little like plaque thing that says like Emily and Brooklyn's. Like when we were walking in there, Brooklyn was like, this is our dressing room. And I was like, yeah, Brooklyn, it is. Like Brooklyn walks down the hallway and everybody wants to give her high fives because Brooklyn's just the most famous person now in Pleasant Grove, especially in first grade.
My class made me feel famous.
Hi, I'm Coach Northcutt. I'm a Hueytown graduate of 1994.
I'm Keontez Mitchell. I'm currently a history teacher here at Hueytown High School. I am a recent graduate of the Golden Gophers.
I'm the athletic director and math teacher here at Hueytown High School.
Right now I'm coaching football as well, DBs coach, and I'm also the head golf coach here.
I love Hueytown. It's always been my passion. I love Hueytown athletics.
Hueytown High School is home. Hueytown itself is home. I played football here. I have a lot of great memories of pushing myself both physically and mentally.
It's not just success in sports that we push here. We want these kids to be successful in life.
We focus on perfection. Nobody's just born perfect, but how do we get there? How do we take these steps? And that's what we teach in the classroom, that's what we teach on the field.
Wow.
Merry Christmas.
Ha, love it.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you. I won't see you till the
And you as well,
holiday comes
to you
around
and your family.
All of our crew. That is the Christmas tree. I love the paper rings. Those are the ones we did when we were in school, right?
Yeah.
With the popcorn.
Back in the never mind. Have you done your Christmas shopping?
I haven't even started.
I'm a last minute guy. How about you?
I have always been that way. And I will go in with some heat. And I'll have a game plan, and I execute it. And if I'm not done in 2 hours, guess what happens?
People get money.
Cash. You're so right. And, you know, that's that's a pretty easy deal with grandkids.
Yeah, I have no
then
grandkids,
again,
but trust me, wife and kids love cash. So,
you know what I like? Gas cars. Hey, let's go to side court.
Hey, Coach, obviously, great first quarter. Things went poorly there at the end of the second quarter. What can y'all change going into the second half?
What I'm preaching to these guys, just throw it to the open man. We are catching the ball so low on the baseline to where their length is making it hard for us to throw the ball back. We got to make sure we catch the ball above the volleyball line so we can look middle, look long, look opposite. Once we get across the beginning of the front of the pressure, we're fine on the back end. But like most presses, we got to get across that first top 3 guys.
And obviously, we talked a little bit about depth being their strength, maybe not so much y'all's early in the game. Foul trouble, how do y'all prevent that from becoming a problem?
Well, you know, it's a learning process, but we got a bunch of young guys. If an individual getting foul trouble, we still got to go to the bench. We're trying to build for January, February, so this is a great opportunity for those guys on the bench to step up when we need them.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Caleb, thank you. And thanks to Derek Williams in his 3rd year at Pleasant Grove. And he has had a disadvantage when it comes to height. His tallest player is 6'1". And meanwhile, you got Mike Johnson at 6'4", and Donovan Moore's at 6'5". So,
a couple of instances where, you know, the defender just reached over him, grabbed the rebound.
Yes.
All right, and we're back to live action.
All right, some basketball here. Hueytown at home leading by 7. They're in white. In black, it's Pleasant Grove. From way outside is McCants. Won't go with a 3. Clean rebound. Here comes Mike Johnson. Sat out most of the second quarter in a little bit of foul trouble and maybe some other type as well for shot selection. That is my guess. I do not know that for a fact. I do know this because Caleb Turrentine told me Hueytown went on a 16-3 run. That 3 won't go. The follow won't go. Another tip won't go. Inside, there's Andrews, and he'll draw the foul.
Again, I like the aggressiveness going to the rack, but at some point in time, shoot that little short jumper, the little mid-range jumper. Get those easy buckets. You know, if you cannot get to the rim on the putback, then go ahead and get them easy buckets.
Going to the line to shoot a couple. Just seconds here into the third quarter of play. That's Desmond Andrews. He had 10 at the break. Make it 11. The only player on the floor in double digits. Whoa, did he just airball a free throw?
He did. He's laughing at himself.
Well, you got to.
But you know what that comes from, not bending your knees.
Yep.
Ooh, nice
27-18. You are right, Chris. Up. Stole forced a turnover. Dribbling up under the goal and in. That's LeSure. Reggie LeSure. Nice replay, floor level.
You know, I had to check who made that basket because I wasn't LeSure.
LeSure. Keep them coming.
The dad jokes.
I'm a dad joke guy. And you know what? So is my father. So I come by it naturally. Ball almost tipped away. Down in the corner, 3-shot put up by Smith won't go. Quick rebound. Guys in white. That's Hueytown. Dribbling the basketball. Desmond Andrews. Flips out top of the key. Great pass inside. Mike Johnson is hammered. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So Mike Johnson was calling for the ball earlier and didn't get it and just, kept moving. And that's what you have to do. You have to keep moving without the ball. Now he's at the line.
He'll shoot 2. Active shooting. That's a pretty ball. And suddenly Hueytown's up 11.
My, how quickly things change in this game.
So they've scored 4 unanswered. Other end of the floor. Pleasant Grove needs to get some offense going. Tyler Smith gives it up to McCants. McCants, he's shoulder busted, finally gets a follow-up. That basket good by Brandon Arnold. Little contact, I'm okay with that. Andrews misses. Johnson with a strong rebound, uses the rim as a protector, and then gets the tip. He does it long arms, doesn't he?
He does, and you know, he finds himself in the right positions. Very good court awareness on where to be in the low post.
Desmond Andrews with the steal for Hueytown. Passing along the perimeter. Putting up the three is Jones. Josiah Jones for three. He shoots the three ball at a 40% clip. That's not heard of very often at high school level.
No, it's not. And I, you know, you just got to give it to Hueytown because Pleasant Grove played good defense on that possession.
Yeah, he had to step back from
now
the
they
arc.
have numbers.
They do. Smith leads the way, and that's an offensive foul.
Out of control, unnecessary charge. You had a 3-on-1. Give the doggone ball up. Sorry, that's the coach in me coming out.
That's okay, Coach.
Give it up.
He's a big fella kind of, too. He could give a charge. I think he may have checked out. Jaden King may be checking back in. That's him 12. Wow, nobody paying attention.
That ball passed about 7 players before anybody ever touched it.
And neither team was paying attention.
Oh,
Oops, we got an injury. I was surprised Caleb didn't go out there, grab it, and pull up that three he's been
Yeah, that was
threatening to shoot.
Malik Dean coming up a little gimpy for Pleasant Grove.
That's one of your starters, too. Look at Coach Williams.
I'm still befuddled by that ball going from the baseline all the way past half court, and nobody saw it or touched it.
That is one of the odder things that I have seen in basketball.
An oddity.
I mean, they all were like not even turned in the right direction. Like they all took a quick nap. Pleasant Grove trying to fight their way back into this. They trailed by 7, now by 14. Largest lead of the game by Hueytown. Down in the corner. Driving the baseline. Pass. Mike Johnson picks it off. He's dribbling the other way. Betty shoots. No, he kicks it back outside. That's Smiley. Won't go. Oh, nice rebound inside. King couldn't finish.
Got to come up with points on a transition play like that. All right,
There's
here we
Johnson.
go. 2-on-2. Little
Where's
2-on-2
everybody?
basketball. And he waits too long and wisely backs it out.
All right, he spins, does a 360, shoots. Did he draw the foul, or was he called for the foul?
Foul
or was there?
Foul was on the floor. Or
Was it?
not.
I'm wondering, did we get a 3-second call or
That or
carry?
maybe swinging elbows. Yeah. It's no telling.
Pleasant Grove. Nice break the press passing, except for now. Then they throw it away, and here comes Pleasant Grove as Tyler Smith picks it up.
Okay, so if you're either coach, Coach Daniels or Coach Williams at this point, you're telling your squad, settle down.
Yeah, it's very jittery. We've got a whistle.
You know, you have to look at each possession. You know, it's a 14-point game. You're not going to get 14 back instantly. You know, you have to eat that elephant one bite at a time. So if you're Pleasant Grove, you cannot keep turning the ball over. And if you're Hueytown, you have to continue to play to win and not to lose.
Yep. Keep the pedal down. Inbounds pass to Andrews. No, that's Smiley. They're just running. They're running the wheels at the top of the key. Spinning, turning, that's Pullins. Baseline drive, shot up and off the glass, made by Antonio Porter.
That was nice. They distracted him in the front court with the figure eight, if you will, and then that opened up something on the baseline.
Gophers at home, up 16. 3.5 left in the third quarter. Block charge is a foul. Bodies flew in the lane. McCants. He's in jersey number 1, Jaden McCants. Sophomore guard had 6 in the first half. Pleasant Grove has scored 2 points in this quarter. As that run continues. Baseline, open shot, left-handed, little soft runner, won't go for McCants. Here comes Hueytown.
Didn't quite get his hip squared up to the goal, and so he didn't have the leverage to get that ball up and in.
Smiley darts through, misses, back outside. 11 Porter shoots. Did not get the shooter's roll. Here comes Pleasant Grove. Dribbling, line, McCants. From three-point range, shot put up, no good. That was attempted by Brandon Arnold.
Man, they've just gone ice cold.
Yeah, they have. Here comes Hueytown. They're in white at home, 2.5 left, third quarter. Inside, wide open, laying it off the glass. That's Donovan Moore. He is one big fella.
You said his brother's defensive end, right?
Being recruited, yeah, he came in. I watched him. He had all Ole Miss gear on. A toboggan stolen away. Here comes Hueytown, laid up and in by A.J. Smiley.
Let's have another look at it. Straight to the rim. Right hand and easy buckets.
20-point lead now. Largest, Hueytown. There's a runner, soft, off the glass and in. I believe making that shot was Jaden McCants, their leading scorer. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Hueytown 40, Pleasant Grove 22, and Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to the teachers of Jefferson County Schools. I appreciate everything that you do and how the commitment and dedication that you give every day that you come to service our children and to service our families. Thank you for everything that you do.
We are back in Hueytown. Side court is Caleb Turntime.
Hey guys, yeah, that 16-3 run we talked about at the end of the first half, that wasn't really doing much justice to what Hueytown's done. When Rashad McCants made a three-pointer for Pleasant Grove in the second quarter, they took a 14-9 lead. Since then, it's been 31-8 Hueytown and just over 12 minutes of basketball.
Yeah, they tuned it up a notch. That ball is just stolen. He just took it out of his pocket. At the other end, the dunk is missed by Caden King. Outside, the three is not missed. Didn't catch the number.
Maurice Cash. There he is, number 10.
Well, if you're going to miss a dunk and you get 3 out of it, I guess it's not all that bad.
Hey,
but I wanted to see a flush.
He needs to be thanking his teammate because that 3 bailed him out because he would probably be on the bench if he didn't.
Put back up and in by Timothy Blue, the senior. Pleasant Grove starting to show a little bit of a spark. They scored 4 points in the third quarter. They've already got 4 here. Maybe just a bucket.
Hey, back in the old 1800s when I played, if you missed a wide open dunk, that was an automatic trip to the bench.
Whoa, what a spin move. Evan Hatcher.
And one. Let's have another look at it.
Whoa.
Spin move.
That's a great move. And at one point in there, he just had his back to the goal and just spun around, laid it off the glass. That's Desmond Andrews. Checking. Who's at the line now? It's Evan Hatcher. Now the lead's back out to 21, their largest. Up, not good. Follow, won't drop. Now another offensive rebound. That little teardrop is dropped in by Evan Hatcher. That possession was all about E. Mike. Pleasant Grove with just under, just about 20 seconds left. Soft jumper, the runner will not go. Offensive rebound, that's a good deal. Short jumper, can't get it to roll. I mean, there's a lid on that end of the floor right now for Pleasant Grove. Oh, looks like he had an easy layup, but he lost the handle on the basketball. Now, bodies in front of the Hueytown bench.
And that's exactly what Coach Derek Williams was saying right after the break was the passes are at below the knees, they're at ankles, and they're having to wrangle the ball rather than be able to get the ball chest high, stomach high, and be able to do something with it immediately. That's a problem.
Well stated. LJ Pullins will inbounds. Keep a look at the bottom of your scoreboard there. 3.2 seconds left. Plenty of time. Well, not when you play defense like that. Tapped away. Now Pleasant Grove will launch about a 60-footer. No good. And that will wrap up the third quarter as Hueytown has just taken control of this basketball game. Up 23 on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove High School. It's a great day to be a Spartan. Here at Pleasant Grove High School, we are Jeffco Ed Strong.
Love it when we get two Jeffco Ed TV schools in the same gym, and that's what our effort is all the time. And we will do it again in January. We got 5 games. Well, actually 10. We've got 5 sessions.
Yes, we do.
Would like to see them much closer, though. Pleasant Grove's girls won by double digits, by 13 in game 1, and Hueytown 47-24. They
happened in
absolutely owned the second half. Pullins, he gives it up to Johnson. Split in the lane. Now driving is Porter. Back outside. There's Porter again. Fake the 3. Now they get it over to Pullins. He made the 3. L.J. Pullins Jr.
Look at this. Good ball movement. Spots up, shoots. 3 it is.
And he had to get pretty quick with that to get that shot off because he kind of shoots from the hip. I guess literally and figuratively. Hueytown up 26, their largest lead. Coach said they really, really needed a win because they're 2-11. I think they're about to pick up their 3rd of the year. 7 minutes to go.
I mean, Hueytown's defense, they're cutting off all the passing lanes. You know, they're moving good without the ball, Pleasant Grove is, but, I mean, Hueytown is just everywhere they need to be, stepping up into the gaps.
Short jumper. The floater won't go. The rebound won't go. That one will. Inside bucket for Timothy Blue.
And 1.
And he will go to the free throw line. There's a look at the bench. It's Pleasant Grove.
Both teams have pretty deep benches.
Yeah, we played a lot of people.
That will be a plus for both teams, I'm sure, as they start to get into area and region play.
Yeah, and Hueytown looks pretty good to me. Imagine what happens when they get all their football players that play basketball back.
You know, you made a good point earlier when we were off air. You said that's the reason that they don't schedule a lot of area games early, because they know that there's a potential. Makes the free throw, old-fashioned three. They know that there's potential that they're not going to have their football players.
Kind of recklessly handling the ball, but finally coming up with it is Hueytown. Drive, shot, put up, and it drops. And that is his 33 Golden Gopher man. Because I do not have a 33 on my roster. So he's going to be GG, Golden Gopher. But it won't take long until Caleb finds out who 33 is. Hueytown with the basketball. Just lost a handle, but fortunately following the play was LeSure. Back to LeSure, off the glass, and drops. Reggie LeSure with 2.
Great cut without the ball. Let's have a look at this. Good pass, great cut, easy bucket.
Very athletic bucket. Left hand high off the glass.
That was an awkward angle, too, for him to make that bucket.
Inside, off the glass, man. Pleasant Grove can't buy one. It is just not happening for them.
5 minutes, 36 seconds left. They're quickly running out of time.
Johnson goes the length of the floor. Boy, when he just lays it up, his hand is even with the rim. Mike Johnson. And there's a cheer down below us, and I'm not sure what for. There's another job for Caleb. There's a 3 way outside, banked too hard. Nice rebound.
It may be because if you're looking at the scoreboard, it is 6-7. Forget the 56, forget the 27.
Mike Johnson, other end, he is fouled going up. Hard foul by Amari Webster, excuse me.
Yeah, you know, for you at home, if you're looking at the scoreboard the way we're looking at, not the graphic,
right?
It's 56-27, obviously 6-7. You see what I'm doing here?
Yeah, I see what you're doing. I learned that from my grandchildren,
yeah.
And they started laughing when I did my hands. They didn't think their poppy knew that.
Yeah, my kids told me not to do it.
Yeah. Well, see, that's when I do it more, just kind of aggravate them a little bit. Coming into the basketball game, another player, 34, must be JV, or I don't have a 34. Don't have a 34, don't have a 33.
Oh, there's Caleb. What you got for us, Caleb?
Yeah, 33 was Carden Pritchett, who scored earlier. 34, Jeff Garrett. That's who you could hear the student section cheering for. They wanted him to come into this game. That's what they wanted. They were chanting his name to coach to make sure, hey, this game's out of hand. Let's go ahead and get a guy in that we want to see play.
Well, and you can certainly do that when you're up 57-27. I mean, that's a 30-point lead. It's my understanding that Coach Daniels would like Chris and Caleb to go ahead and put on the white jerseys and play. Inside, that's Johnson. Down in the corner, shot from Porter. Won't go, long rebound. Everybody is cheering for Jeff Garrett. They wanted him to get the rebound. Stoppage and play again at the 4:10 mark and moving.
You just got to love when the student section gets involved. You know, when the game's a little out of hand, that they're not leaving, and some of the guys that, you know, typically don't get in the box score get a chance to get out there and show what they can do.
Hatcher inbounds to Mike Johnson. That's Hatcher. Dribble, crossover, a little out of control. Puts it down in the corner. Is it Critton?
Critton, I think. Caleb, can you help us out with that?
He said Critton, but I did not get a first name.
Carden Pritchett.
Pritchett. Oh, we were way wrong.
This is my fault. I got to enunciate. That's what they tell me all the time.
I think you enunciate quite well.
Yes, you do.
All right, Michael Johnson. Another, hard foul. He was kind of out of control. Other player helps him up. That's Amari Webster. There's a mismatch of about half a foot there. Yeah. Good strip, and, going after the ball.
Hey, and our cameraman survived it, too. Good job.
Did he get spilled over?
No,
JT okay?
He's okay.
Yeah. There you go, Caleb. Go ahead. Find out if he's all right. And there he is. He's got a little bit of work to do on his camera.
He looked a little stunned, but he was ready for it. That's what those rolling chairs are for.
John Thompson's no small guy.
Someone check on the player who ran into him.
Yeah, I need to do that too. Hueytown with the basketball, trying to add to a 30-point lead. There in the corner, just missed by Jeff Garrett. Everybody, including the announcing staff, wanted him to make that one, and it was close. Maybe he'll get another shot. Down in the corner, here's Pleasant Grove. 3 ball, no. Rebound, LeSure.
Get in position, big fella.
Yeah, somebody set 34 a screen. He's got some height on him, doesn't he?
He does. He's wide open. Cross court.
Oh, long
that's deep.
3 ball. It won't go, but Hueytown gets a fortunate bounce and rebound. Shot put up. Shot rolls in. Is that Andrews? I'm checking to see if that's Desmond Andrews. Just never got a clear shot at his number. It might have been LeSure.
5. That was Reggie LeSure.
Shot up McCants. He can't get anything to drop. Finally, it does. They have Pleasant Grove has scored 11 points here in the second half. And Hueytown has scored 35. Wow. Big difference.
Yeah. A little to a lot.
Yeah, I think both coaches. Here's a look at Coach Daniels. Under a minute to go, and I think they got a free clock run here in the fourth quarter. It looks that way to me. Turnaround jumper, that's good by McCants. And dribbling across the floor is Carden Pritchett. Other end, Pleasant Grove on the roll. That is McCants. He got it to drop.
And one. Let's have a look at it.
Wow.
The acrobatic move, the foul, and it falls in for 2, and the chance at an old-fashioned 3.
Well, they're really letting the clock run. Now they stop it for the free throws. Shot good. He got 3 points the old-fashioned way. Lead is now 31, and I would imagine the Hueytown Golden Gophers are just going to run it out. There's a lot of activity. They will blow the whistle dead on this one. Hueytown wins it by a score of 60-33. Second half was all Golden Gophers, as Hueytown will go to 3-11 on the year. Pleasant Grove to 3-5 as both teams exchange handshakes. You see right there at midcourt. And it'll give us an opportunity here in just a minute to go to Caleb Turrentine, and he will talk with Branham Daniels. It's not looked like a 2-11 team.
They didn't, and what a turnaround in the second half. I mean, it happened so fast. But both teams have to work on turnovers. I mean, the defense was okay. They've just got to work on ball handling, turnovers, and crisp passing. Movement without the ball for both teams was good. It just, at some point in time, there weren't a lot of baskets that were falling for them.
Branham Daniels has brought 2 chairs to side. He was carrying chairs, and then he ran over to talk to you. How's it going there, Coach? How are you, Caleb?
Hey, guys. Yeah, Coach was already breaking down. I think he's ready to get out of here. Coach, what happened that changed so much in that second half for y'all?
I think getting some guys that don't normally get to play a lot in there, and them actually doing the little things that kind of help a team spark us. I mean, it was really our bench tonight that came in and sparked everything, kind of got it going. Jaden King, who's a defensive back on the football team, great kid, a lot of interceptions on the football team, but he's not used to coming out here and being a guy we lean on. Tonight we really did lean on him. He got a lot of rebounds, knocked down some threes early that kind of got the run going. And then you have, Donovan Moore, who's big-time defensive end for us. Like, kid just got in there and battled. We got a lot of guys we had a lot of guys just kind of did the next man up type thing tonight, and that's really what got us going.
How important was this win to happen in this style, dominant that way, ending a losing streak? How important was that to be able to propel y'all forward?
We've had a really tough schedule. I mean, in my opinion, I think Pelham might be the best team in Alabama, and they're on our schedule. Got Spain Park twice. We played Clay. We've had a really tough schedule. So I think hopefully what I'm hoping is that they see that those kind of helped us. Big picture, hopefully that'll prepare us when February comes around. We'll definitely be battle tested. So this was a big one for us tonight. We needed to go ahead and get one. It's been a while. And
obviously when you have a student section chanting for a player, that means that it's usually a good sign for the night. What does that mean, just to be able to have that kind of team camaraderie when a player gets in like that?
I will say this, man. For us to be 2-11 going into this game and it gets that loud over there behind us, it tells you kind of what Hueytown's all about. We're a big family here. I mean, as much as it kind of was not a lot of fun being 7 guys deep on the bench, going to a lot of football games on Friday nights and cheering on those 7 guys was a lot of fun too. So that's kind of how we are. Ever since I've been here, the baseball players, the football players come over here and they get really loud no matter what the circumstance is out there on the court. We're a big family here, so I love it.
All right, thanks, Coach. I'll let you get back to cleaning up.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah, back to y'all.
At this level, coaches do everything,
Absolutely.
Baseball coaches mark the field, football coaches mark the field. But anyway, nice job by Coach Daniels. We will see you in January.
Yeah.
As we've got games coming up, a bunch of games in January. I want to thank you for joining us now, but
the first game,
the 6th.
Yeah, first game, January 6th, when everybody comes back. We'll be at Minor. Minor will be taking on Homewood. That should be a good game. Girls start at 6, boys around 7:30. So please join us on Jeff Coed TV for Homewood at Minor, January 6th.
All right, well, from our booth, perched high in Hueytown High School, Matt Coulter along with Chris, Caleb, we appreciate your work, and to our entire crew, and especially to those of you that are viewing our telecasts, our streams. This is a whole lot of fun, and the lights are going out. I guess we better get to the car. Hey, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.